It's time for the Ryan Report on Atlanta's big station, V103.
It is your Ryan Report right here on your free money station, V103. Log on to v-103.com and see what you're missing, because it's always up there. People want to see what it is. They want to know what's going on.
Yeah, they do.
And the subject of the first story in the Ryan Report is this. Twitter. Over 200 million people use Twitter, but it is not publicly owned. It's a privately owned company.
Right.
Dryer Buzz, which, of course, Yolanda has been on the show before, sent me a tweet today about a story about how Twitter might have affected and is being accused of affecting the outcome of the Troy Davis situation.
Wow.
Troy Davis was used 10 times more frequently than the hashtag Casey Anthony, but Troy Davis did not show up as a trending topic on Twitter, but Casey Anthony did.
Right.
They're being accused of deliberately blocking the words Troy Davis from trending. The people who were supporting and talking about Troy Davis collectively, the celebrities, had 37 million followers. They were sending out tweets about it. Over 1 million people signed petitions about Troy Davis. How does that not trend on Twitter?
Especially, Ryan, if you can't compare and contrast, how does that not become a trending topic, but Chris Brown's bow tie does? Or Lil Wayne's snake pants from the VMAs does? Do you get what I'm saying? There's no way more people were talking about that than we're talking about Troy Davis.
Twitter says that they will remove offensive trending topics, but how is You Ghetto still on there?
Right.
Or You Ought to Be Slapped If, which is on there today as a trending topic.
Exactly.
So they're saying, basically, Kai Dodgett, who's the owner and publisher of this article, FLAIMAHMY.com, FlyemaMy.com, I guess, started this whole thing and has graphs and charts showing that basically hashtag.org, you type in any hashtag and it'll tell you how it's trending and how Casey Anthony was 10 times less than Troy Davis. That Twitter deliberately blocked Troy Davis from trending.
Why would they do that?
Well, the whole point is we think we're just having free speech on Twitter. So what if they decide they want to have something else trend magically and it's not really trending?
Right.
Who knows what could be happening?
No, you're right.
So that is quite interesting. If more people would have been finding out about Troy Davis, might have been some more activism. Who knows what may have happened? But it is a conspiracy theory that is got a little legs.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's catching a little fire.
Vesta Williams, who you may not, you say, okay, may not know for sure, but you may remember this. This was her biggest song. She has been found dead in her hotel room in California. Apparently, the 48-year-old singer, who said that she was 53 in an interview, passed away. They're saying there were a lot of prescription pill bottles found in her hotel room. Some of those were empty. They have ruled out homicide, but have not ruled out an overdose or an apparent suicide.
That's
so with the toxicology stuff, they're taking maybe 6 weeks to find out what's really going on. And also, do you remember Orlando Brown? Orlando Brown played for the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
Remember the referee threw the flag up?
Yeah.
And it hit him in the eye?
Yeah.
They found him dead.
What? Really?
In his home in downtown Baltimore. Cause of death not disclosed. 40 years old. But they're saying he never, because remember he sued the NFL.
I remember he never recovered from that.
They actually changed the penalty flags because they used to be BBs.
They were like bean bags that had a flag on top, and they changed them.
So they changed that because of that. But yeah, they also found him dead. I tell you what is not dead is Michael Jackson tribute. Along with Beyonce, Christina Aguilera, and CeeLo, and Jamie Foxx hosting, now the Black Eyed Peas and Jennifer Hudson are all aboard for the October 8th tribute.
I thought for sure this thing would die, you know what I mean?
But it won't.
It's the Energizer Bunny, man.
And speaking of Michael Jackson, the jury will be chosen today for Dr. Conrad Murray's trial. They're saying that the questionnaire has 32 pages of questions about the person's background, their job history, how they felt about Michael Jackson, and any media exposure they have had. But they say they can find 12 people who've never heard of him.
That's insane. Everyone's gonna have an opinion on Michael Jackson. It is what it is.
So there you go. Now, how many people is it? 140?
Well, there's 145 potential jurors, and
Right.
they'll narrow that down to 12 plus alternates all today. So they're going to be going through these people quickly.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep you updated on that. That is your Ryan Report, where our slated to appear is here.
Yes.
Coming up, Kwame Kilpatrick, former mayor of Detroit, saying that Russell Simmons called him the hip-hop mayor, and his career started derailing after that.
Wow.
V103.
And if you don't know, now you know, you know, you know.